Good afternoon, folks. It's your bro Richie Rich here. Today in this video, I'm back with another Need for Speed gaming explanation video for you all. Today in this video, I'll be talking to you all about the next Need for Speed game, and this is from the late 2000s. Today in this video, I'll be talking to you all about Need for Speed Shift. So before I start, make sure you all like the video, subscribe, comment down below what you guys think, hit the notification bell, and hit all so you're alerted when I make brand new uploads. Alright, so without any further ado, let's begin. So, Need for Speed Shift 2009. Here we go. So, NFS Shift. So NFS Shift is a 2009 racing video game. So racing video game developed by Slightly Mad Studios and published by EA for PS3, Windows, and Xbox 360. Developed by EA Bright Light. So EA Bright Light, a distinct version. So distinct version of the game was simultaneously released for PSP. So PSP. Two mobile adaptations were developed by Iron Monkey Studios for Java compatible devices. Compatible devices and iOS. So iOS and released in 2009. With the latter version subsequently being made available for several other mobile devices. Shift is the 13th installment in the franchise. Now we got developers, so it's Slightly Mad Studios, EA Bright Light, so EA Bright Light for the PS, so EA Bright Light for the PSP, and Iron Monkey Studios for mobile devices. So Slightly Mad Studios, I believe, are for console devices, like the PS3 and Xbox 360, presumably. I don't know. So it might be that. So yeah, Slightly Mad Studios for consoles, EA Bright Light, PSP. So PSP and Iron Monkey Studios mobile. Publisher EA. So publisher EA, director Andy Garton, producer Susie Wallace. So producer Susie Wallace, designer Andy Tudor. So Andy Tudor, programmer Ged Kevaney. So Ged Kevaney. Composers are Stephen Basted, Mick Gordon and Mark Morgan. Series NFS or Need for Speed. Platforms PS3, Windows, Xbox 360. So Xbox 360, PSP J2ME, iOS, BlackBerry OS, Bada, Android, Symbian, and Me Go. Releases for September 15th, 2009. For the PS3, so this is for the PS3, Windows 360, and so PS3, Windows 360, and PSP. They were released in North America, Europe, UK, and Australia on September 2009. North America 15th, Europe 17th, UK 18th, and Australia 24th. So 24th. Now we got Java ME. So WW, I believe that's for Windows, I think. I'm not really sure. Released in 2009. Don't know the day and month though, but it was released in 2009. And for iOS, for Windows, I think, was released December 18th, 2009. Blackberry Blackberry OS was released in both North America and Japan on North America and Japan on March 19th, 2010. So 2010 or 2010, whichever way you want to call it. For Bada in Europe was released on May 24th, 2020. Not 2020, sorry. May 24th, 2010. So May 24th, 2010. Sorry about that, I got a little confused. May 24th, 2010. For Android, for WW, or I think it was for Windows, released June 4th. So 4th of June, 2010. So 2010. Symbian, so for Symbian in Europe was released on October 15th. Say October 15th, 2010. For Migo in Europe was released September 27th, 2011 or 2011. And for 2010, I say 2010 just to make it shorter. Say September 27th, 2011. Say September 27th, 2011. Genre racing modes, both single and multiplayer. Shift's gameplay focuses on simulation rather than the arcade racing of previous titles. It's followed by a sequel, Shift 2. So Shift 2 Unleashed in 2011. Say 2011. As of 2021, Shift's no longer available for purchase in any online stores. Next up, gameplay. Aimed at a hardcore gamer-style audience, Shift reverts to the sports car racing simulation style. So simulation style of its 2007 predecessor, Pro Street. Although the game of these two titles are similar, Shift recreates car handling much more realistically than its predecessor and doesn't contain a story. Upon starting the career mode, the player performs 2 laps around the Brands Hatch circuit. So Brands Hatch circuit in West Kingstown in Kent in the UK. So Brands Hatch circuit to determine their skill. Once completed, the players welcomed to the NFS Live World Series and must earn stars in races to earn money and unlock new races and tires. Not as in like for the wheels, but like for like the class, and also more cars. G-force, so G-force or gravitational force equivalent, which is the mass special force, which is force per unit mass expressed in units of standard gravity. So G-force plays an important role in the game as it affects both the player and AI opponents. The in-car, so the interior view also returns, making its first appearance in a NFS game since Porsche Unleashed 2000, which I talked about a couple weeks ago, I think, somewhere around there. Yeah, Porsche Unleashed. The in-car view is highly detailed, and it's possible to see the driver changing gears and moving his head to get a better view of the mirror. The crashes affect the player's visuals. While crashing, there's a temporary blur on screen. The sound effects have detailed car crash sounds, as well as a sharp gasp of breath from the driver before a collision. There are 60 plus cars, so over 60 cars, which are divided into 4 tires. Tire 1 refers to entry level sports cars, both sports and luxury cars, like for example the Audi TT, so Audi TT and Infinity G35. Tire 2 refers to mid-level performance cars, for example like the BMW M3. Tire 3 refers to supercars, like for example the Lamborghini Gallardo, and Tire 3 refers to supercars like the Lamborghini Gallardo, and Tire 4 refers to hypercars like for example, both the Bugatti Veyron, and Pagani Zonda R, which I talked about over a year ago, somewhere around there, roughly around next week. Bugatti Veyron and Pagani Zonda R. A little bit less, I think. I'm not too sure. The car customization options include cosmetics as well as performance mods, and is more in-depth than previous titles, affecting aspects such as alignment, aerodynamics, tires, brakes, brakes, differential, and gears. NOS is also an option for tuning, but different from previous Need for Speed titles, as it's simulated more realistically. There are body kits, which affect the aerodynamics and weight reduction. There are visual customization options like rims, vinyls, and paints. There are 19 tracks in total, including real-world circuits such as Brands Hatch, England, Nürburgring Nordschleife, Germany, Road Atlanta, America, which is in near Elkhart Lake, which is in northwestern Sheboygan County in Wisconsin. Spa, which is known as Circuit de Spa-Francorchamps in Belgium. Silverstone, England. Willow Springs near Rosamond, California. Donington Park Raceway near Castle Donington in Derbyshire. Autopolis in Oita, near the Kamitsu village in Oita Prefecture, Japan, and Laguna Seca, located in Central California, which is in Monterey. So located in Monterey County, which is officially the county of Monterey, which is a county located on the Pacific coast in California. In Central California. The PSP version. So the PSP version of the game offers local AD Hoc, which is AD and then HOC multiplayer. So multiplayer with no online multiplayer support. Next up is both development and release. But before I do that, I gotta check, when did I talk about the Pagani Zonda? I know I did, but when did I do it actually? I can't really remember. I swear it was like, I don't know, like a year ago, I think. I'm not 100% sure, but I gotta double check actually. It's been a long time since I've done that car. Like, very long time I've done that car. Where the heck is it? Where is it? Okay, so the Zonda are... I talked about that car on September 2023, so almost like over 11 months ago roughly, so almost a year ago I talked about that car, which was pretty cool. Alright, so next up is development and release. The game spent 2 years in the game spent 2 years in development. The game was unveiled as part of a three game announcement. So three game announcement that included both Nitro and World. The soundtrack of Shift remains similar to that of Pro Street, featuring a scored soundtrack rather than a general track list. As is seen in previous titles such as Most Wanted and Carbon. In addition to the standard game, a special edition of the game was released exclusively to Europe. The special edition features numerous bonuses over the standard edition, including exclusive packaging, a poster of the game, and an unlockable car and race, which are redeemable online. Shift was released as a bundle with the PS3 Slim 250 gigabytes to promote the game in Europe. Next up, patches and downloadable content. Last part, and then we'll move on to the next one. So patches and downloadable content. EA released patches. So EA released patches with new features in addition to bug fixes. Patch 1.0 1.01 1.01 added LAN, which is local area network, play and mouse support. Providing full menu navigation to the game, to the PC version. Patch 1.02 added 5 cars: the Toyota Supra Mark IV A80, the 19, so that was from around 90s, around 1993, somewhere around there. 1971 Dodge Challenger RT, 1969 Dodge Charger RT, 1967 Corvette, and 1967 Ford Mustang Shelby, 1967 Ford Mustang Shelby GT500. There we go. And a new online team racing game mode. So game mode where blue team of racers runs against a red team. In addition, the 1.02 patch, 1.02 patch fixed several performance issues, especially with ATI video cards. Improved gameplay and increased the maximum number of players online from 8 to 12. so they increased it by 4 more players. So that's pretty good. In February 2010, so early 2010, EA released Ferrari DLC pack. So the Ferrari DLC pack. So for those who don't know what DLC is, DLC stands for DLC stands for downloadable content. So in February 2010, EA released released Ferrari DLC pack for Xbox 360 that contains 10 Ferraris. So 10 Ferraris, pretty cool. Also extends the shift's career mode with 46 new Ferrari specific challenges designed for the Ferrari cars to participate in including hot laps, eliminators, so hot laps, eliminators, endurance races, and the world tour. Say a world tour. Completing the perfect game or perfect Ferrari pack are an additional 125 gamer points as a game 125 gamer points as a reward for undertaking various challenges. Available on Xbox 360 for 800 Microsoft points. 800 Microsoft points. The Ferraris available includes the 575 Super America. So from 2002. The 2004, I think, F430 Scuderia Spider 16M. 2008 Ferrari California. 2006, 2007 599 Fiorano. 2004 to 2009 F430 Spider, and same with the 430 Scuderia, F430 GTC, F430 Challenge. 1995 F50 GT. I think it was from, or maybe from 1997, I think. I'm not really sure. And the Ferrari, the 2005. So 2005 Ferrari FXX. So FXX, if you want it easier. An exotic racing pack. So an exotic racing pack was also featured. So was also released for both PS3 and Xbox 360, which features cars like the 2011 McLaren 12C, 1978 to 1981 BMW M1, 2005 to 2012, and in production in 2013. Gumper Apollo, 1990s. So 1990s to like 2000s Acura NSX, 2007 and 2010 Alfa Romeo 8C Competizione, which means competition in Italian. 2007 Gran Turismo S, and the 2003 to 2010, so 2010 Mercedes-Benz SLS McLaren Sterling Moss edition. Next up is reception. So as with other Need for Speed games, we got the scoring. So let's do it. So not much on there, so let's do it. So we got aggregate scores first off, so let's do this one. So it's important. So aggregator is Metacritic. The score is there's 5 devices with these 5 scorings. So first one, so we got PS3 80. So not PS3, sorry, PC. There we go. PC 83 per PC 83%. Pretty good. So PC 83%. So PC 83%. PS3 84%, which is better. So PS3 84%. PSP 69%. Xbox 360. So Xbox 360 83%, and so Xbox 360 83%, and iOS a whopping 94%. So pretty much usually PC would do better, but this time it got blown out of the water by iOS with a score of 94%. So like 11% more than the PC. Pretty good. Most of the previous Need for Speed games do have a higher scoring rate for the PC. I don't know why. I think it's because PCs are the better. I'm not too sure, but considering I'm more of a console enthusiast than a PC person, I still think consoles are just better. I'm just saying this with respect for the PC enthusiasts. Say iOS 94%. Next up we got is the review scores. Publication is first, and then the scoring. So we got 6 of these. So 6 of these. First one is Eurogamer 70%. So Eurogamer 70%. Both IGN, IGN and official Xbox magazine US both have 90%. So 90%, pretty good. 90%. Play 81%. Touch Arcade for the iOS 100%. Say 100%, and the same for XPlay 100% as well. Pretty good. The console versions, so the console versions of Shift received generally favorable reviews, while the PSP version received either mixed or average. So mixed or average reviews according to review aggregator Metacritic. Say Metacritic. IGN awarded it an editor's choice award. So editor's choice award, and scored it a 90%. So 9 out of 10. Pretty good. 90%. 90% is pretty good. So 90%, pretty good. Citing among other things, the exceptional quality of both its driving experience. So driving experience and sound design. Official Xbox magazine awarded Shift with a 90% praising its driver's view and a variety and depth presented in its career mode. Say career mode. As well as its multiplayer components. So multiplayer components which positively impacted single player progression. Eurogamer gave it a 70%, also noting that it could be a good competitor to other simulation racing games, such as both Gran Turismo and Forza Motorsport. So both Gran Turismo and Forza Motorsport. During the 13th annual Interactive Achievement Awards. So during the 13th annual Interactive Achievement Awards. So 13th annual Interactive Achievement Awards, the Academy of Interactive Arts and Sciences nominated Shift for Racing Game of the Year, So racing game of racing game of the year. Shift sold 309,000, rounded up like 310,000 units in the U.S. in September 2009. And last up we got is mobile adaptations. Two mobile iterations of Shift were released between 2009 and 2010. One iteration bearing outrun style arcade racing gameplay was released for Java ME compatible devices in 2009, developed by Iron Monkey Studios. Another adaptation for iOS featuring gameplay more akin to the console versions was released on December 18th, 2009. So December 18th, 2009, to universal acclaim, based on six reviews. That's right, six reviews. Six reviews according to review aggregator Metacritic. The game was also made available for BlackBerry OS via the BlackBerry Storm 2 9550, which is the second full touchscreen smartphone developed by RIM, which stands for Research in Motion, not for the wheels, but like Research in Motion. So the game was also made available for BlackBerry OS via the BlackBerry Storm 2 9550. So 9550 under the title Shift 3D. So Shift 3D Shift 3D in the US, Canada, and Japan on March 19th. Say March 19th, 2010. So March 19th, 2010, this version was released for the Bada OS based Samsung Wave. So Samsung Wave S8500. Alongside the launch of the device on May 24th. So May 24th, 2010. Additionally, a port for Android compatible devices was released on June 4th. So June 4th, 2010. Shift was released as a launch title. Shift was released as a launch title for the Symbian-based Nokia N8 in Europe on October 15th. So October 15th, 2010. So October 15th, 2010. The last part that I ended there. A version for the Migo compatible Nokia N9. So Nokia N9, which that phone came out in June 2011. So announced in June 2011 and released in September 2011. So a version for the Migo compatible Nokia Nokia N9 came preloaded with the device alongside its launch on September 27th, 2011, or 2011, whichever way you want to call it. So 2011. And that is it, guys. So if you guys like this video, like and subscribe, comment down below. So like and subscribe, comment down below what you guys think. Hit the notification bell and hit all, so you're alerted of when I make brand new uploads. All right. So that'll be it. I gotta go. I'll see you guys soon in the next video. I'll see you guys soon in the next video. But until then, stay safe, have a fantastic day, and have a fantastic morning as well. And I'll see you guys soon in the next video. So take care, folks. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.